Hello, my friends. I decided to do a round reading today. I have no idea what that means, except I'm using all round cards, and we'll see how the messages turn out. So first of all, we have the Seven of Swords, and you see there the fox is about to get into the hen house. Maybe the fox is guarding the hen house. Somebody is untrustworthy. Is it you? Is it somebody around you? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out. Or maybe it'll become obvious as we go along. Five of Cups. There has been a loss, a very painful loss. It looks like you've probably been betrayed, honestly. And you are feeling very defensive. But you also have this Shaman of Swords and Four of Wands. Very odd. So perhaps this betrayal has led you to a different path in life. Perhaps you are becoming something much different than you were before this betrayal. So as painful as it undoubtedly has been, it has been a catalyst for you, for your growth. It's changed the course of your life. Okay, so the Shaman of Swords, swords are about communication, and you see an entire rainbow coming out of this person or going into this person. They typically go on, what is it called again? Well, obviously they are intermediaries between the world of the spirit and the material world. So they go on vision quests, they take mind-altering substances to help them go into trance. And of course, swords is about communication as well as mental capacity, insight, intellect. So on the one hand, we have this very mystical thing, and on the other hand, we have this very analytical kind of thinking. You don't have to give up one to have the other. And perhaps that's a big change for you in how you see your life, or how you see life in general. This person is very important in your life. We have the Four of Wands here. At first I thought maybe it was, this was all about the ending of a relationship. But the Four of Wands is about family, community, marriage, long-term relationships, permanent relationships, or, like family relationships, childhood friends, that kind of thing. So perhaps this mystical, magical, analytical person is someone that you have this kind of relationship with or want to have this kind of relationship with. I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to go to the tea leaves now. I was going to do the Celtic mandala, but it's not time for that yet. All right, I'm a little mystified by this whole situation, and I would like some clarification on this, particularly on the Shaman of Swords. Let's see what we get. Pay attention to your health. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. That's good. Slow steps, small steps are the best ones. Oh, here we go. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Are you the shaman? Are you becoming one? Family wishes come true. Well, that's interesting, especially with the Four of Wands card. Okay, one of the cards just went flying off somewhere and I can't find it, so we will have to do without it. Wow. Temptation will test you. Misunderstanding. There's some real potential for problems there. More than one kind of problem. Looks like communication, as well as temptation. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Uh-oh. That's definitely going to create a wall. Pictured here we have the Great Wall of China, I think. In addition to somebody who's being extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That sounds about right. And here we have new home, new attitude. All right, stubborn person, whoever you are you learning something about being less stubborn? Tell me something about the viewer. How will the viewer know this reading is for them? July. July. Okay. I don't know whether it's a past July or July to come. Dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. That does not sound like this mule person at all. All right, so this is about you, viewer. So apparently you are not the extremely stubborn person. What do we need to know about the extremely stubborn person? Well, it appears they want to express admiration, and they think very highly of you, but they are very materialistic. Anything else about this stubborn person? Oh. Opportunity or windfall. Well, I guess they're going to have good luck soon. That's good for them. You are protected from negative forces beyond your control. Are you protected from this stubborn person? Perhaps you are. Beware of great pride. That could be either one of you or both. All right. Let's leave that there. And we will now go to the Celtic Mandala for advice on this whole thing, because it's starting to get a little confusing. I'm thinking I might go... Yeah, I think I might go with... some non-round cards. We shall see. Let's look at what the Celtic Mandala has to say. If I can find the book. That's odd. It was right here. And now it's disappeared. Where did it go? Okay. I guess we will be clarifying them differently. Okay. The Sacred Grove. Sanctuary, solitude, spirituality. I'm thinking of this as advice for you. It seems pretty straightforward, but any clarification to add to this one? This is very interesting. So you have had a time of solitude, maybe a lot of time of solitude. Maybe you're transforming, ripening, and some good fortune could be coming your way due to this time of solitude. Anything else we need to know about this? Some kind of reward for this work that you've been doing, I think. Well, it seems you've developed some compassion, some emotional intelligence. Now there's communication. Important communication, or documents, news, making contact. There's been some real integration that's gone on here, and there are going to be some rewards from that. Some communication. Probably communication wasn't possible before due to a lack of emotional intelligence. Remember, we had that destruction. All right, let's look at the moon now. Emotion, dreams, desires. What do we need to know about this moon card? Looks like, yeah, there's been some sort of insight, an aha moment, light bulb, beginning a new day, darkest before dawn. So, apparently you were betrayed with a third party. So you finally understood? Okay. All right, you finally figured out that there was a third party involved, or you allowed a third party to be involved, and you finally understood what you did, that there are too many people, and this has caused an ending. But still, you have this hope for a new dawn, a new beginning. That this can all be fixed. Whoever this other person's influence is, the third wheel. It doesn't have to be a love triangle, it can be something else. Whatever this third party's influence is, it's been recognized. You've recognized it. Did you bring the third party in? Or did the other person? I don't know. In any case, it appears that you've developed some understanding about that you didn't have before. All right, we have whip and crow. So the whip is forced action. Somebody is cracking the whip. Tension, arguments, painful. And this is in regard to abundance, prosperity, and hidden riches. Now you have two animals, two birds. So it does say kinky sex. I don't necessarily see it as kinky sex so much as sexual misconduct. Put it that way. Something that should not have happened. I mean, you know, we had the fox in the hen house, so there's definitely a betrayal of some sort. And here we have the fox again. Self-interest, stealth, deceit, trap. Something's off, wrong, cunning, sly, crafty. All right, whatever is going on, the cauldron, this is your home, your hearth. It should be a place that is the root of your abundance, and instead we get all of this need for insight, need to be observant, need to see through a mystery, deceit, forced action, driven, painful, fighting, arguments. All right, so this is a really not good home life situation. It may look good on the outside. Materially, it may be fine, but it's a mess on the inside. It's clear. We had the Four of Wands card here. And remember, I told you that's your family and community, your long-standing, permanent relationships. And this is your advice from the Oracle, number 24, time for a nap. I don't know if I want to be asleep at the switch in this situation. All right, 24. Essential meanings: rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. So some sort of insight. We had this over here too. Intuition. Something you need to see, and this being still for a while is the best way to get there. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. Protection message. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you are an empty well and have no reserves for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take that break. Do it now. Yeah, so Your home life needs work. And it looks like rest is the best way for you to deal with the situation. But remember, it's temporary non-action, not permanent. I'm wishing you the insight, clarity, and the ability to solve your problems. Good luck.